An alien spaceship is going to be in our skies at the end of November. This interstellar object, 3I Atlas, is bigger than Mount Everest and travels toward Earth at about 130,000 miles per hour. It moved behind the sun in early October, becoming invisible from Earth, and is expected to reappear at the end of November. Recently, 3I Atlas passed near Mars. NASA had planned to observe it with its telescopes, but recently said its website won't be updated due to a government shutdown, a timing that seems suspicious. But this is where it gets in. They never released.
Yeah, man, that's definitely interesting. I don't know how accurate that is, about the amateur astronomer, but I think it is pretty convenient that the government's shutting down around the time that we have the best chance of capturing photos from this thing from, outside of our solar system. I don't know. What do you think it is? Dude, I hope it's an alien spaceship. At the same time, like, it's kind of terrifying if it is, but I mean, it's going to be a bummer if it's not at this point. We've had so many false alarms that it's just like, come on, bro, just give us fucking aliens, dude.
They're hiding this from you. Our moon might be hollow, and scientists speculate it could be an artificial structure. During Apollo 12, the astronauts set up a moonquake experiment. Once they left the surface and returned to the main spacecraft, they used the lunar module, which served as a transport vehicle that carried them between the moon and orbit. And when they were done with it, they crashed it into the surface of the moon, triggering a moonquake. But this is where it gets scary. The moon is discovered inside the moon.
It's a Death Star. It's a planet destroyer. At least that's what it would be if we were in the Star Wars universe. I love the Hollow Moon theory. I think it's real. I think it's an observatory. I truly do. I don't know if that means that the black obelisk theory, like the soul catcher on the moon, is true. I don't necessarily think it's like a soul that catches our souls, but I do think it was put here to stabilize the Earth's environment, to make it more inhabitable, more livable, so the Anunnaki could do their thing. And now they're watching us. Now they're just up there chilling inside the moon.
That you won't fly commercial. You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me this thing. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need of Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listen to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah.
That dude's a fucking weirdo. It's so weird that, like, people, like, if someone's on stage, like, they're immediately like an authority figure, and people are more prone to just like listen to them and look up to them. I've been to lots of business conventions, marketing conventions, events, lots of churches, mega churches, all kinds of shit over the course of my life, and it's like the same thing. It's like, oh, this person is in front of a microphone, like me. like me. I guess this person's in front of a microphone. This person is putting themselves out there and standing in front of people to share their opinion on things. Like, this person's an authority figure on the subject. Like, it's very easy to be abused, right? I try to be I don't want to put myself in that category of, like a pastor or like a politician or something. I'm just a normal dude sitting behind a computer, looking at a camera, just looking at TikToks, right? I'm no different than you. You can do this shit too. Probably better than I can. But like the pastors of the mega church and shit like that, like they have like this like self-appointed radiance, right? To where like, I'm here, I'm an authority, listen to me. And like, people eat that shit up, and then they like give assholes like this money. And this dude, I don't know, this dude's just weird. It's such a weird like culty vibe, dude. It's so weird how easily people will just like take what someone says at face value as like being the correct thing for them, or the definitive answer, just because they're standing on a stage behind a podium. It's fucking weird to me, dude. It's so weird to me. Doesn't matter what the circumstances are or the scenario is. It's just weird.
Okay, are you ready for this? So last night in Mexico City, journalist Jaime Maussan went live on TV, and what he reveals about the Buga sphere, if legit, it would rewrite human history. So he unleashed a ton of information, but basically he claims that the metallic sphere found in Buga, Colombia, it's finally been decoded. And the carvings on the top are not just random. They're Proto-Sanskrit, the root of humanity's oldest written language. According to Masson, it tells a story from 12,560 years ago describing great oceans moving, the end of one world and the birth of another world. Then came the lab results. He says that U.S. tests show that the sphere is made of a high-grade refined aluminum mixed with rare earth elements. And he said that it wouldn't have existed at this time. The resin that they carbon dated was 12,560 years old. They were able to carbon date that, not the metal. An engineer named Rodolfo Herrito called it a solid-state resonator, not art, but a piece of technology. Local officials even approved a replica monument at the spot where it was found, where vegetation still refuses to grow, I guess. And the man who discovered it, Don Jose, he just said that he knew it was not from here. Masson says that the glyphs may warn of a global cataclysm, the same one basically that ended the Ice Age and promised full transparency on every test moving forward. He ended the broadcast staring straight into the camera, and he said, "This is one of the greatest discoveries of all time. We are only beginning to understand who made it." Whew, it's a lot. I may do a deeper dive video on this because there is actually a lot more that he stated. But what do you think of this? What do you make of it?
Wait, so the Buga was translated to tell us about something that already happened prior, like a cataclysm that happened in the past? Like, did they find this thing? Did they dig it up? Is it old? Is it new? Is it a new thing telling us about something that happened in the past? Because it doesn't seem very groundbreaking to me. Like, it was made of like rare earth metals or whatever. I don't know. That could just be marketing. I don't know. I have a belt. I have a magnetic belt to hold my pants up that literally says made with rare earth magnets. Right? I don't know what the fuck that means. It sounds cool. You know, it's a cool belt. So to say rare earth elements, like what constitutes as that? Because if I can buy a $30 belt online that has rare earth elements, like how unique does that really make this thing? Like, does that mean it's not man-made? I don't know. I have no idea.
These kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally some of that stuff gets out in the wild and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
Launched on the exact same day the government shut down its most secretive surveillance program? February 4th, 2004. DARPA officially terminated LifeLog, a project designed to collect every detail of citizens' daily lives. The same day, Mark Zuckerberg launched Facebook from his Harvard dorm room. According to conspiracy theorists, this timing wasn't coincidental. LifeLog aimed to create digital records of everything: relationships, activities, conversations, movements. Sound familiar? That's exactly what Facebook does today. The theory suggests Facebook became the civilian face of government surveillance, disguised as social networking. Early funding allegedly came from venture capital firms with CIA connections, including In-Q-Tel Investments. Within years, Facebook knew your friends, your interests, your location, even your political views. Everything LifeLog wanted to collect, but couldn't do openly. Today, billions voluntarily upload their entire lives to the platform. The perfect surveillance system, hidden in plain sight. Sometimes the best way to watch everyone is to make them want to be watched.
It's the thing, man. If it's free to use, you're the product. If you got to pay for it, probably paying for a product. But yeah, if it's free to use, I don't know why I don't know why I'm stuttering. But if it's free to use, we're the products. You know, that's something that we sacrifice. We sign the terms of service and we say, like, yeah, take my information. If you let me post, photos of my dog and my food, you can have all my information. Man, just bring back MySpace. Come on, Tom. Like, what happened, bro? Where'd you go? You were so cool. You let us tell our friends who we were mad at that day by moving them down our top 8. You let us completely customize our pages. You let us put our favorite songs on our pages. You didn't care that we had shitty haircuts and wearing girl pants and eyeliner. Man, MySpace was great. MySpace was so fun. I just need to make like MySpace 2.0. I don't know if I'd ever use Facebook again. in such a weird place now. Like, first of all, that video is insane if that's real, but it's so hard to tell now. I mean, it was hard to tell before, but like now that everyone has access to AI, it's even harder to tell. I don't know if you guys saw, but I've been playing with AI lately and just making ridiculous shit, just having fun with it. I know a couple of you guys have commented like you're pissed off that like I'm a conspiracy theory YouTuber and I'm actually like using AI. But dude, it's here. Like there's no avoiding it. I'm not gonna run from it, you know. And it's fun. It just allows me to make stupid shit, like retarded shit, you know. So check out my YouTube shorts if you haven't lately. They're absurd. But that being said, just be very careful with what you accept as fact initially seeing it, because it's very hard to tell nowadays. Like it's very hard to tell, and it's just going to get harder.
This person has found something which is very, very peculiar, okay? The YouTube channel is called James.
So I have it in this box here, outside of my car, just to be safe. When I get close to it, I almost feel like throwing up. It's kind of weird, but it seems like the thing is... It seems like it's alive and it's dying. It's vibrating in patterns and it's vibrating weaker and weaker each time, so... if I die, know that I did not commit suicide. I would never do that. I'm gonna try to bring this thing home and uncover the truth, no matter what it is. I don't care.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because he sent me a follow-up email, and he says basically, I don't care what people say. I'm not doing this for money or fame. All right? Even if somebody sent me 10 million, I ain't selling it. I'm going to seek professional help about this thing. As in professional, like, you know, he's going to get somebody to analyze this thing and look into it, okay?
Yeah, I'm driving home with this thing right now. I was thinking about getting one of those lead blankets for it, because I think it's probably radioactive or something. Things giving me these weird feelings all the time. I'll be asleep in the back and I'll wake up with a terrible, terrible nightmare, and in 10 minutes all of a sudden I'm feeling fine.
Like, I'm discovering this right now with you, okay? See, it's quite interesting what he said regarding how he feels, because there have been these whistleblowers, these pilots have explained how nauseous and unwell they feel once they come in contact with something alien.
Okay guys, here it is again. I just got home.
What? It's got markings at the end?
It's really reflective, so I'm gonna try to not reveal myself in the reflection.
Is this thing like the Buga?
Reflection. I'm gonna show you all the markings. So here's this side. And I'm still not touching it with my hand because I think it is dangerous or radioactive.
What the hell?
It's really smooth. Now, I'm gonna keep trying to post like every day so I don't disappear, but we all know how these things go, so...
What the hell?
I'll probably try to open it at some point, but I don't know how to do that right now. I also don't...
Mate, are you kidding me? Don't do it! Don't do it! Securing the object.
How does that happen right when I'm recording too, by the way? That never ever happens, but first of all, that's gonna be annoying. Okay. Wow.
What?
This thing has a mind of its own. Look at this. It doesn't want me to get a clear video of it. I'm gonna walk in here. Look at my other...
Mate, are you having a laugh? You're having a laugh, mate? What is going on here? Right, okay. Listen, you could maybe twist the light so it's like slightly, the bulbs slightly in.
I'm gonna see if it just needs to be turned.
Okay, this guy just debunked my debunk.
Whatever.
I wonder if it's going to weigh different amounts at different times. like the Bugosphere.
Okay, I'm letting go pretty much. We got 15.8 pounds. I'll lift it up again and set it back down if I can. I might need 2 hands. Okay, we got 15.8.
What's this? He's got a rash?
A few days ago, like right when I got the object, I did notice I was itching my leg a little bit. There was like a little bump right here. I'm looking at it now, and every day it's really subtle, but now it's all the way down here. There's like these little bumps. It's a rash I've never had before.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have that in my house. No bloody way. If this is legit and he knows it's legit, like, this is scary. Well, what do you think? Is this a hoax? Is it another Bugosphere?
I think it's the world's heaviest dildo, personally. 15 pounds? That could do some damage. Gonna have to lube that thing up real nice. Maybe, dude, what if, you know those UFOs that people have been like catching on film for like decades, and it's like I think they call them the rods, flying rod UFOs or something like that. We only catch like glimpses of them blurry, but they look like that. They're like fucking just like flying rods. What if that's like a crashed one of those? That'd be pretty sick. But also it had a Star of David on it, engraved on it, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's new. I mean, that symbol goes back thousands and thousands of years across multiple cultures. So who knows? But I don't know, man. And I don't think holding it with like construction paper is going to stop from the radiation getting to you. If that's the case, get like an oven mitt or something, dude. But I don't know what that is, man. I'm so torn between like all this UFO stuff and Project Bluebeam, and I don't know, man. There's so much crazy shit going on right now. But you're gonna have to let me know what you think. I think that the video is pretty wild. Also, can I just say this? And I know that some of you guys probably think this too. It's very weird. It's strange for me to react to a reaction video like this one. Like a guy watching a video of a guy watching video. Like I'm the dude pretending to be the dude playing the other dude. But, I don't know. It turns out that way sometimes. It just works out that way. But anyway, thanks for sending me this video, guys, and all the other ones that we watched today. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. That's it for today's video. I hope we can figure out what some of this stuff is. 3-Eye Atlas, who knows, man. I know there's supposedly a lot of other ships or structures or whatever the fuck you want to call them with it now. Ever since it came around the sun, there's like a lot more with it. So maybe we're being invaded, maybe not. Either way, stay vigilant, stay safe. The world is crazy out there. Like, subscribe if you like what you saw today. Send me more videos and follow me on my other socials and all that good stuff. Until next time, peace.